it's Cathy.
I started volunteering in February 2013. What I like about volunteering at Urban Ministry is that I'm able to say yes.
Did you need your mail checked?
Yes, we can get you up to a phone. Yes, we can check your mail for you.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Taking a shower, washing your clothes. I mean, it's just basic, everyday privileges that we have that we take for granted. I know that I'm helping them, but I'm really doing it more for me. I feel healing every time I go there. On my first orientation day, I remember going through with a group of people. It was raining, I remember that, so we didn't get to tour the outside. And I went down the stairs, and there's my son. It's like, well, hey, Julian. Hey, Mom.
Stay dry. Do you need a poncho?
Yeah, I need.
Oh, thank you for thinking of that, Cathy.
What color you want?
He was born in 1989, and it was snowing. He was what I would call hypersensitive, very acute sense of smell and hearing. He could hear a whisper in the next room. When he started kindergarten, he was very excited. You know, we were told pretty quick that he probably has ADHD. He started taking meds for that when he was in the second grade. When he was 12, he was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes. He just had a very hard time coping with it. And that happened about a year after his dad and I had separated. High school, he was becoming more and more withdrawn. He started using heroin, to my knowledge, in 2008, I believe. The evidence was him nodding out at the table. The evidence was him losing weight, incredible amounts of weight. And then, there were the outbursts of, anger and violence. It was very difficult to live with him during that time. One night, he was in his room and I was fixing supper, and I let him know that the food was ready, and he didn't respond, so I went into his room, and he was blue. He was on the bed. He wasn't breathing. He had already been addicted for about a year, to my knowledge. I thought, well, this is it. Maybe he could finally be free. I was about ready to let him go. But I couldn't. I called 911 and gave him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. He finally came to after about 5 minutes of doing that. Then he was immediately taken to jail because he had heroin on his body. The only way that Julian can be, in the same house with us is he has to be sober. That's the reality. He stayed at some friend's house here and there, and then finally he found his place on the streets. That was a year of hell for me. I would go to the homeless camps and bring food. I'd go to thrift stores and find coats and weather protection. To me, he looked like a Civil War soldier. He was just beaten down, but strong as hell. The thing that he has is an incredibly strong spirit. Then he told me about Urban Ministry, getting his laundry done. Whenever he lost his ID, that's where he could have his ID mailed to him. He was meeting with counselors to try to help him with housing. I was thankful there are people that care, that ways can be found to help whatever your needs are. That's one thing I can say for my son. He never gave up. And he has housing now. That was when I actually saw him again. The real him was when he moved into his apartment. He made me coffee and we sat on his sofa and we had coffee together. If Julian didn't have the resources that he's obtained through urban ministry, I think he would probably be on the street, if not dead. And that's when I decided that I wanted to volunteer. Somewhere I read along the way, there's a blessing in a broken heart. My heart was broken, and by volunteering, it is helping me heal. It's funny how that works, isn't it?